Hi, welcome to our tutorial number 6, and we would like to show you how to read our user's guide. And first of all, it's available through our website here. In front of you, you saw engendereducation.com. And to access to the user's guide, you simply click at the guide here, and then it will take you to a PDF file here. It will always start it with what is the latest thing here. Now, if you have just purchased our English language arts app, you will see all the new features here. So, for example, we have the new text-to-speech. We have the new background audio with the loop music support. And we have the new bucket fill. And we have the dynamic shape tour and additional cool whiteboard animations pointer image here. And it is make for moving. All right, for those of you who are new, just ignore and just give you some idea if you are users that just download the latest release, to give you some idea what's the difference from the user's guide and some of the new things that are added to your app here, okay? So take your time, enjoy that. I know that's a lot to read, but I really wish you just invest a few minutes, or maybe 20, 30 minutes, or use it as a reference guide. Whenever you need it, just come back and see if you can learn something new. Obviously, you would say in our YouTube channels, we have 80-something tutorials and samples, but those are good. Some people prefer to read additional information. This is where you can get information here. All right. So anyway, we are on page number 3 here. Notice that it's 6th grade math. Keep in mind, we all Engender education apps. So far, we have about 30 of those. Eventually, they all will have the very similar functionality. So it is designed in such a fashion so you don't have to learn something different every time. So it is designed to provide you a set of tools that you can create engaging lesson. And so, so once you learn something here, it applied to math, to English, to soon to be available science, social studies, and then also the arts and the physical education. So everything from K to 12 will have something very similar. Although similar doesn't mean the content are identical. Actually, from pre-kindergarten to 12th grade, they all progressive have their own content, and the design are a little bit different to accommodate different grade level. All right, so if you see that, it just give you an orientation on how to get the how to navigate the menu, and just to give you a step-by-step tutorial. So you just follow those steps here, and you will learn how each of those buttons and features, how that work. This is important in the sense that with the more you know, the better lessons you will be able to create. All right, so that's just take your time, enjoy that, and very soon you'll be able to start to create really cool lessons. Okay, so let me just gonna go quickly go through that, just give you some idea what they are. So setting the password, and let's see what else. The navigation button here, cloud button here, which you're very familiar with the home page. Setting button here, so it's kind of like associate the button, which is much bigger in this user's guide, and the home button here, slideshow button here, search button here, and add lesson button here. Okay, and so just keep in mind some color may be slightly different depending on what grade level, and so but the looks are pretty much the same. Okay, so new lesson button here. So I give you all these corresponding description, definitions, and step-by-step guides for each one of those. Okay, and look at this here is a shape button here, something unique. Advanced setup button, sometimes we call it creators setup. So this is something that when you want to get to a little bit more advanced feature here, this is where you can use. Okay, let's go and move on. And then these are the image selection buttons. Okay, and we will discuss that in some of the tutorial. All right, and let's see what else. View mode button here. So remember we support interactive mode and view mode, and view is designed for teachers and parents just to review what lessons you have created, and once you have created the lessons, you want to make it available to your children and students, and you turn the interactive mode on. So this is a much better control and management of all your lesson, rather than just blindly jumping to the lesson and find out that's not something you wish to learn. Okay, so this is something, take your time and go over those things. Email, votes, publish buttons here. Let's see what else. Interactive modes, okay, and they give you some important informations. Undo, redo, brush to editing screen here. All right, this is where you can have a lot more control. Again, once the passwords is enabled, a lot of feature will not be available. So you can pass the iPad to your student, so they won't modify the contents. So this is something a specific design for parents and teachers. Okay, category, and wow, look at the document feature. We don't have any tutorial on that yet, but if you read that, this is really cool. Basically, you can have a PDF file, a Word document, Excel spreadsheet, PowerPoint presentations, everything attached to it. So when you pass it, the lesson to publish or pass it through email to students or to peers, they will receive the same document, and it can open directly from the lesson. So in their original format. And if a PDF file with a password, they have to enter the password to go. So really, really cool. But we didn't have enough time to go through that. So let's just quickly go through that. Image button, transition. So this will have a section tell you how to create advanced lesson. Okay, and spend some time on that. Especially how did you create your own background screen, save a cutoff screen, use the stamps. It's amazing. Basically, you can create thousands of assets, and you use it later on for your lessons. So just have to take your time to read through those. We're only at page 20. We got to move on pretty quickly. So interactive timer, login and registration. We highly recommend you log in, register. Although we do not have a lot of lessons available online, again, we can never apologize enough, but definitely we're planning a lot of good lessons in the near future. So hopefully you will enjoy that. But still, we recommend you register and publish your lesson if you think they are with good quality, and we do encourage that. Okay. Remove my lesson, publish set parent password, menu modes. Okay, so these I'm just quickly go through that. Okay, a special section on how to convert lesson to video. We're actually going to have a video tutorial to show you how to do that. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, and there's a section frequently asked questions. So anytime you have a question, you send it to us. All email will be responded within a very short period of time. You can actually pick up a phone to call us. Just go to our website. All the information available there. So all the questions that are being answered, we'll keep this list here. It's also available online. All right, so that's all the questions we have so far. And I ended with a letter to the teachers, and I believe I have one for the parents as well. So yeah, the parents. So really, really cool. Again, that's pretty much it. Spend some time, and your investment in reading this will be paid off. And I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.